If she shares this with you, you're special to her. Deja tu like en el video y iris nuevo en el canal suscribit para recibir nuevos consejos. Hey there, it's Pamela Raquel. Have you ever wondered what it means when she decides to share something deeply personal with you? Today, we are exploring those significant moments that signal you are more than just another guy to her. You are someone special, someone she trusts. We'll dive into the kind of information and moments she chooses to share only with those she holds dear. This video isn't just about recognizing those signs, it's about understanding the depth of trust and connection they represent. If you've ever been curious about whether she truly trusts you or if you are keen on deepening that bond, you won't want to miss what comes next. So, are you ready to uncover the signs that you are special to her? Let's embark on this journey together. Personal anecdotes. Fellas, when a woman starts sharing personal anecdotes from her past, it's like she's handing you a VIP pass to her inner world. These stories aren't just random tidbits of information, they are precious memories that she holds close to her heart. And she's choosing to share them with you. Maybe she's telling you about the time she won her first soccer tournament or the summer she spent volunteering at an animal shelter. Whatever the specifics, these stories are a window into her life, her values, and the experiences that have shaped her into the person she is today. So when she starts opening up like this, what's the best way to respond? It's simple: listen attentively, show genuine interest, and ask questions that demonstrate your engagement. Let her know that you appreciate her willingness to share these intimate parts of herself with you. And don't be afraid to reciprocate. Sharing your own personal anecdotes can help to deepen the bond between you and create a sense of mutual trust and understanding. By creating this two-way street of vulnerability, you are laying the foundation for a connection that goes beyond the superficial. Family matters. Navigating the complexities of family dynamics can be a minefield. But when she starts sharing these intimate details with you, it's a clear sign that she trusts you to handle them with care. Maybe she's venting about a recent argument with her sister or sharing her worries about her parents' health. Whatever the specifics, these conversations are an invitation into her inner world, a space that not everyone gets to access. When she opens up about family matters, the most important thing you can do is to listen without judgment. Let her express herself fully and show empathy and understanding, even if you can't directly relate to her experiences. Offer support and encouragement, but avoid the temptation to jump in with unsolicited advice or opinions. Remember, she's not necessarily looking for you to solve her family issues, she's looking for a safe place to process her feelings and know that she's not alone. By being that safe space for her, you are demonstrating that you are someone she can rely on, not just for the good times but for the messy, complicated parts of life as well. Genuine emotions. In a world where so many of us feel pressure to put on a brave face and keep our true feelings hidden, being able to express genuine emotions is a rare and precious thing. So when she starts letting her guard down and showing you the full spectrum of her feelings, take note. It means she trusts you enough to be her authentic self. This might look like her tearing up during a sad movie or laughing uncontrollably at one of your jokes. It might be her venting about a frustrating day at work or gushing about a recent success that had her over the moon. Whatever the emotion, the fact that she's expressing it openly and honestly with you is a sign of true trust. She believes that you will accept and appreciate her not just when she's at her best, but when she's feeling vulnerable or messy or imperfect. So how can you show her that that trust is well placed? By being a safe harbor for her emotions. Let her know that it's okay to feel whatever she's feeling and that you are there to support and listen to her through it all. And avoid the urge to try to fix her problems or offer platitudes. Instead, focus on validating her experiences and showing her that you are a steady, non-judgmental presence in her life. By creating a space where she can express herself freely, you are building a bond that's based on authenticity, vulnerability, and true acceptance. Her dreams and ambitions. When she starts sharing her dreams and ambitions with you, it's like she's handing you a roadmap to her soul. Now, these aren't just idle fantasies or passing whims, they are the deepest desires of her heart, the goals and aspirations that drive her forward and give her life meaning. Maybe she's telling you about her dream to start her own business or her plan to travel the world and immerse herself in new cultures. Whatever the specifics, sharing these intimate visions for her future is a sign that she sees you as someone she can trust to support and encourage her along the way. So how can you show her that you are worthy of that trust? By being her biggest cheerleader. Listen to her dreams with enthusiasm and genuine interest and let her know that you believe in her ability to achieve them. Offer your support and encouragement, but avoid the temptation to take over or dictate her path. Remember, these are her dreams, and your role is to be a supportive presence as she pursues them. By showing her that you are invested in her future and that you have faith in her potential, you are demonstrating that you are someone she can count on, not just for the present moment but for all the exciting chapters yet to come. Future fears. Opening up about our fears and insecurities is one of the most vulnerable things we can do. It means exposing the parts of ourselves that we usually keep hidden, the worries and anxieties that keep us up at night. So when she starts sharing her fears about the future with you, it's a sign that she trusts you on a profoundly deep level. She believes that you'll listen without judgment, offer comfort and reassurance, and help her feel less alone in facing these fears. Maybe she's worried about not being able to achieve her career goals, or she's afraid of ending up alone. Whatever the fear, the fact that she's sharing it with you means that she sees you as a safe haven, someone she can turn to when the world feels overwhelming. When she opens up like this, the most important thing you can do is to validate her feelings. Let her know that it's normal and okay to have fears and that you are there to support her through them. Share some of your own fears and insecurities and talk about how you cope with them. By creating a dialogue of mutual vulnerability, you are showing her that she's not alone and that you can face whatever the future holds together. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate her fears or promise her a problem-free future, it's to be a steady, comforting presence in her life, someone she knows that she can count on no matter what challenges come her way. Opinions on controversial topics. When she starts sharing her opinions on controversial topics with you, it's a sign that she trusts and respects you enough to engage in meaningful, substantive dialogue. These aren't the kind of conversations you have with just anyone. Discussing sensitive subjects like politics, religion, or social issues requires a certain level of intellectual and emotional maturity, as well as a willingness to listen and consider perspectives that may differ from our own. So when she chooses to dive into these deep waters with you, it means she believes that you are someone who can handle complex ideas and engage in respectful, nuanced discussion. How can you show her that that trust is well placed? By being an active, open-minded listener. Let her express her views fully and seek to understand where she's coming from, even if you don't agree with every point. Share your own perspectives in a calm, measured way and look for common ground whenever possible. Avoid the urge to prove her wrong or change her mind. Instead, focus on creating a space for honest, mutually enriching dialogue. By showing her that you can navigate controversial topics with grace, empathy, and intellectual curiosity, you are demonstrating that you are someone she can turn to for stimulating, meaningful conversation. And in a world where so much discourse is shallow and divisive, that's a rare and precious thing. Secrets. Gentlemen, when a woman shares a secret with you, it's the ultimate sign of trust. It means she's handing you a piece of information she guards closely, something that she hasn't shared with just anyone. Maybe it's a deeply personal story from her past or a current struggle that she's going through. Maybe it's a hidden dream or aspiration that she's never spoken aloud before. Whatever the content of the secret, the fact that she's entrusting you with it means that she sees you as someone she can rely on to keep her confidence and offer support without judgment. Being trusted with a secret is a weighty responsibility, but it's also an incredible honor. It means that out of all the people in her life, she's chosen you as someone she can be her most vulnerable and authentic self with. So how can you show her that you are worthy of that trust? First and foremost, by keeping her secret. Guard it as closely as you would your own and never share it with anyone else, no matter how much you trust them. Beyond that, be a supportive, non-judgmental presence. Listen to her without trying to fix or change anything and let her know that you are there for her no matter what. Express your gratitude for her trust and let her know that her secret is safe with you. By creating a space where she feels seen, heard, and accepted, you are building a bond that's based on the deepest kind of intimacy, the kind that comes from being truly known and loved for who you are. And that, my friends, is the foundation of a connection that can weather any storm and stand the test of time. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or anything else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. How ignoring women can get them to like you. Interesting psychology aspects. How ignoring women can get them to like you. Hey there, it's Pamela Raquel. Have you ever stumbled upon the advice that sometimes less is more, especially when it comes to attracting women? Well, today we're going to delve into the intriguing world of psychology to uncover how ignoring women might actually work in your favor. It sounds counterintuitive, right? Ignoring someone to get them to like you. But there's a science to it, and when done correctly, it can create an air of mystery and desirability around you. We will break down the do's and don'ts and explore why this strategy can sometimes make women more intrigued by you. So, if you are curious about how to master this approach with respect and confidence, you're in the right place. Let's get into the psychology behind this fascinating strategy and how you can apply it wisely. Introducing the chase. The allure of being slightly out of reach, the age-old game of cat and mouse, a dance as old as time itself. Now, before we dive in, let's get something straight. Ignoring someone isn't about being rude or playing mind games. No, it's more about the subtle art of being just slightly out of reach, enough to spark curiosity and induce the chase. This approach taps into a fascinating aspect of human psychology. We often desire what seems just beyond our grasp. When you're not always immediately available or constantly in someone's orbit, you create a sense of mystery around yourself. People start to wonder, what's he up to? Why isn't he responding right away? This doesn't mean you should ghost someone or play hard to get in a way that's hurtful. It's more about having your own life passions and pursuits that naturally make you less available. This independence is incredibly attractive. This tactic plays on the psychological principle that we place higher value on things we have to work for. When someone notices that you are not easily won over, it challenges them in a playful and engaging way. They start to see your attention and time as valuable, which, in turn, increases their interest in you. Moreover, this strategy allows for healthy pacing in the development of a relationship. It gives both parties the space to miss each other, to reflect on their feelings, and to develop a deeper appreciation for the moments they do share. So, in a world where instant gratification is often the norm, being slightly out of reach can make someone more intrigued by you, igniting the chase that leads them right to your heart. Self-sufficiency as attraction. The appeal of independence and confidence. In the world of attraction, there's something irresistibly appealing about an individual who stands firmly on their own 2 feet. Self-sufficiency isn't just about taking care of your physical needs, it's a profound statement of your ability to navigate life confidently and independently. This trait speaks volumes, especially in the early stages of getting to know someone. It signals that you are not seeking a partner out of necessity but rather because you genuinely value the company and what they bring to your life. Imagine the allure of someone who knows their worth, who pursues their passions, and who doesn't rely on others for their happiness or self-esteem. This level of independence is magnetic. It shows potential partners that your life is rich and fulfilling on its own, making you all the more interesting and desirable. It's the difference between wanting someone and needing them, with the former being far more attractive. Confidence is the natural byproduct of self-sufficiency. When you are comfortable being on your own, you exude a level of self-assurance that's hard to ignore. This confidence is not about arrogance or ego, it's a quiet understanding and acceptance of who you are. It's about being unapologetically yourself, which is a powerful draw in a world where many are still finding their footing. Moreover, self-sufficiency fosters a healthier dynamic in relationships. It allows you to enter into connections not out of a place of lack or void but as a whole individual. This sets the stage for a partnership based on mutual respect and admiration rather than dependency. So, by embodying self-sufficiency, you are not just winning hearts, you are inviting a deeper, more meaningful connection. It's about showing that while you enjoy having someone special in your life, you don't define your worth by your relationship status, and that, in itself, is incredibly attractive. Investment theory. The psychological investment of pursuing someone. The concept of investment in the realm of relationships is a fascinating psychological dance. It's not about the financial aspect but rather the time, effort, and emotion we choose to invest in someone else. This theory suggests that the more someone invests in pursuing you, the more they value the relationship and, by extension, you. It's a fundamental principle of human psychology. We place greater value on things we work harder to obtain. When you create a dynamic where you are slightly elusive, not in an inaccessible way, but in a manner that shows you are selective about who you let into your life, it prompts a potential partner to invest more effort into pursuing you. This investment isn't just about spending time together, it's about the thoughtful messages, the planning of special dates, and the emotional openness that comes with trying to win someone over. This increased investment does something quite powerful. It deepens the pursuer's commitment to the relationship. As they invest more in winning your affection, the psychological principle of commitment consistency kicks in. People want to remain consistent with their actions, so the more they pursue, the more committed they become to the idea of being with you, often deepening their feelings in the process. Moreover, this investment theory underlines the importance of mutual effort in building a connection. When both parties are investing in the relationship, it fosters a sense of mutual respect and value. However, the key here is balance. While being slightly out of reach can encourage someone to pursue you, it's crucial to also show your investment in them. Once their efforts are clear, this reciprocation of investment is what ultimately transforms initial attraction into a deeper, more enduring connection. Thus, understanding the investment theory can provide valuable insights into the dynamics of attraction and commitment. By appreciating the psychological underpinnings of pursuing and being pursued, you can navigate the early stages of a relationship with a deeper awareness of what drives human connection. Intermittent reinforcement. The power of unpredictable rewards in fostering attraction. Diving into the complex world of human attraction, we stumble upon a concept borrowed from the realm of behavioral psychology: intermittent reinforcement. This principle suggests that unpredictable rewards can make certain behaviors more likely to occur and persist over time. When applied to the dynamics of human relationships, it reveals why sometimes being a bit unpredictable in how you show affection or attention can significantly amplify someone's attraction towards you. At its core, intermittent reinforcement taps into our deep-seated desire for validation and recognition. When someone's interest and affection come without a set pattern, sometimes they are attentive and affectionate, other times more reserved, it creates a kind of psychological craving. It's the unpredictability that keeps us hooked, constantly on the lookout for the next reward. This isn't about manipulation, rather, it's an acknowledgement of how our brains are wired to respond to uncertainty with heightened engagement. This strategy plays into the excitement of the chase, making every moment of connection feel more intense and rewarding. When you can't predict when the next moment of affection or attention will come, you tend to value it more when it does. It's akin to a gambler at a slot machine. The unpredictability of the win makes the game all the more engaging. Intermittent reinforcement also encourages a deeper investment in the relationship. As humans, we are naturally inclined to place greater value on rewards we've had to work for. When the pattern of reinforcement is unpredictable, we are more likely to invest time and emotional energy into seeking those rewarding moments of connection and affection. However, it's crucial to navigate this approach with care and empathy. The goal is to maintain a genuine, respectful connection, not to foster anxiety or insecurity. Used wisely, intermittent reinforcement can add an element of excitement and depth to your interactions, making the developing relationship all the more compelling. It's about striking the right balance, ensuring that the unpredictability is a spice, not the main ingredient, in the recipe of your budding romance. How easy accessibility can reduce AR. In the intricate dance of attraction, availability plays a pivotal role. There's a subtle yet profound difference between being accessible and being overly available. While being reachable and responsive is crucial for building connections, tipping the balance towards over-availability can inadvertently diminish your allure. It's akin to an open book that leaves little to the imagination, reducing the intrigue and curiosity that fuels attraction. Over-availability sends a message, albeit unintentionally, that your time and attention are easily obtained and, by extension, less valuable. It can dilute the excitement of getting to know someone, as the chase is shortened or non-existent. The thrill of pursuit, of gradually uncovering layers to someone's personality and life, is part of what makes new relationships so captivating. When everything is laid out too easily, too soon, the mystery fades, and with it, sometimes, the interest. This doesn't mean you should play games or withhold your presence as a strategy. Instead, it's about finding a healthy balance, showing that while you are interested and invested, you also have a life full of passions, commitments, and interests outside of any one relationship. It's about showing that your time is valuable, and while you are willing to make space for someone special, that space is not unlimited nor unconditionally reserved. The concept here ties back to the idea of self-sufficiency and having a rich, fulfilling life. When someone sees that you have your hobbies, goals, and social circles, it adds depth to your persona, making you more attractive. It suggests that time with you is something to be valued and cherished, not something that can be had at a moment's notice. In essence, managing your availability is about respecting your time and inviting others to do the same. It encourages a mutual effort to make time for each other, enhancing the quality of the interactions you have. The cost of over-availability isn't just about losing someone's interest, it's about undervaluing the richness of your own life. By striking the right balance, you ensure that your allure isn't just maintained but deepened, rooted in a genuine presentation of who you are and the vibrant life that you lead. If you've made it this far, my love, Comment below with the word 100% or anything else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. Signs women think you are good looking even if you don't think so. Hey there, it's Pamela Raquel. Ever wondered if women find you attractive even when you are doubting yourself? Well, today we are uncovering the body language signs that women give off when they think you are good looking. Now, it's not always about direct compliments, sometimes the way she behaves around you says it all. And by the end of this video, you will be able to pick up on these cues with ease, giving you a boost of confidence in your interactions. Also, don't forget to stay with us until the very end of this video for a crucial bonus tip. It's a piece of advice that will help you bring together all of these signs and respond to them effectively, and you won't want to miss it. Playing with her hair while talking to you. Let's start with a classic but often overlooked sign, playing with hair. Now, why do some women play with their hair while talking to you? It might be more meaningful than you think. Let's delve into this behavior. Playing with the head during a conversation can be a subtle yet telling gesture. It's a common sign of flirtation and interest. When a woman twirls or flicks her hair while talking to you, it could indicate she's trying to draw your attention. This gesture might be unconscious, but it often reflects a level of comfort and desire to look attractive in your presence. Now, it's not just a nervous habit, it can be a way of enhancing her femininity and showing interest. Paying attention to how often it happens and in what context is a non-verbal cue that could signal attraction. Frequent head tilting. Next in our guide is the subtle sign of frequent head tilting. What does it mean when a woman tilts her head while talking to you? Well, this simple action might reveal more than expected. Head tilting during a conversation is a body language cue that can indicate engagement and interest. When a woman frequently tilts her head while talking to you, it's often a sign of attentiveness and curiosity. It can make the interaction seem more intimate and personal. This gesture exposes the neck, a vulnerable part of the body, which can be a subconscious sign of trust and openness. Additionally, head tilting can be a way of showing empathy and understanding, suggesting that she is genuinely invested in the conversation, and by extension, in you. Adjusting her clothing or accessories. Why might a woman suddenly adjust her outfit or jewelry while interacting with you? This action could have more meaning than you realize. So let's look into what it might signify. When a woman adjusts her clothing or accessories in your presence, it can be a sign that she wants to look her best around you. This might involve straightening her dress, adjusting her necklace, or smoothing out her hair. These actions, often done subconsciously, can indicate that she's trying to present herself well, which might be due to her attraction to you. It's a way of ensuring she looks attractive in your eyes, possibly to garner more attention from you. Lip biting or licking. What does it mean when a woman bites or licks her lips while talking to you? Now, this gesture might be more than just a casual habit. Let's explore its implications. Lip biting or licking during conversation can often be a subconscious sign of nervous attraction. When a woman bites or licks her lips in your presence, it might be her body's natural response to feeling attracted or anxious, but in a good way. This gesture can make her seem more appealing and is often considered a classic sign of attraction. It's important to observe the context and other body language cues to understand its meaning accurately. Touching her neck or collarbone. Now, why might this action be significant? It's a gesture that can often reveal more than meets the eye. Let's look into what it actually could mean. Touching the neck or collarbone area can be a revealing gesture when interacting with women. The neck is a vulnerable and sensitive part of the body, so touching it can indicate feelings of nervousness or attraction. It might be a subconscious way of drawing attention to this area, which is often considered attractive. Women might do this when they feel a bit anxious or excited in someone's presence, which could be a sign of attraction. She touches her face. What does it mean when she touches her face more frequently while talking to you? This action can be revealing. Touching the face can be a subconscious action that women do when they are attracted to someone. It might manifest as tucking hair behind the ear, touching the lips, or gently caressing the cheek. These gestures can indicate nervousness or excitement in your presence. When someone is attracted, they can become much more self-conscious, leading to these kinds of self-soothing actions. So pay attention to the frequency and context of these gestures. Bonus tip: responding to these signs appropriately. As a helpful bonus tip, let's talk about how to respond appropriately to these signs. Recognizing them is one thing, but your reaction is equally important. Let's discuss the best ways to respond to these indicators of interest. So when you notice these signs, the key is to respond in a respectful and considerate manner. If she's showing signs of nervousness or attraction, it's important to make her feel comfortable and valued. Acknowledge her gestures with a warm smile or a gentle response. If she's making an effort to look good for you, compliment her in a sincere and non-intrusive way. Be attentive and engage in the conversation, showing that you are interested in her as a person. So now that you've discovered the signs that women think you are good-looking, what's next? Are you ready to decode the sexual hints in conversation or discover if a girl asks this, she's crazy for you? Make your choice and dive deeper. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights.